So if you saw the repair video to this Murphy CBH1500 base station, it's a little bit, well, the camera's not quite in the right position, is it? Nothing new there. Prop it up a little bit. Perhaps it's a solder reel this time, but that will reveal I've borrowed Mr. Chippy's solder reel. Hope he doesn't watch the video. That's probably better. So, Murphy CBH1500 base station, we're going to do the chassis this uses, the Spirit 40F. We're going to use it, we're going to do a Spirit 40F tomorrow, so it's identical in it. Customer says that he'd like the meter brighter, but it's the right bulb in that, and you know, it's kind of a, these were never built to be a base station and the meter doesn't work anyway. The danger is if you put a brighter bulb in, it melts the plastic. I've been there, done that, seen that, all that. So don't think I've heard anybody on this. It's reasonable sensitivity, 0.46 microvolts, doing a full 4 watt output, and it's on its own power supply. Tango 21 test.
Tango 21 working.
Roger Dodger.
I mean, you ready?
Oh yeah, there's no extension speaker to plug in.
Yeah, roger that.
They've got a really decent forward facing speaker. No extension speaker socket, so there you go. None of the meters work, but that's normal.
Right,
now these are the HAR. Roger on that, and we've got no tone control for you.
Roger.
Now it's also come with the factory original mic, but when I played it into my walkie-talkie, it didn't sound very good. So we'll run with that at the end. So I'm using a standard replacement.
Right, I'm coming up to the end of the lane.
Roger got you at the end of the lane.
Roger. Service station 133.9 and 142. Roger on that. Right, we're almost square wheeled.
But you're not, you're sailed through.
Not quite. Chippy. We're now going round Scratchy Corner, Wilsford. Over.
Roger, got you loud and clear going around Scratchy Corner at Wilsford.
Tango 21 from Mr. Chippy. We're now going round Scratchy Corner, Wilsford. Over.
Roger, got you loud and clear going around Scratchy Corner at Wilsford. I'm on a
Murphy CBH1500 base station, which uses the Spirit 40F transportable chassis. We're using a standard replacement microphone and the radio signal full 4 watt hours of over.
Yep, roger that. I'll receive. No problems.
Customers rebuilt the troublesome power supply, and I hope it's not got much of a hum on it.
No hum that I can hear.
Excellent. He's done a really good job on it.
Excellent.
Roger, you are the Grayleys turn.
Roger. Tango 21 from Mr. Chippy, win out the 5 mile point.
Roger, got you at the 5 mile point. I'm on this Murphy CBH1500 base station doing full 4 watt output. I think it was drawing about 1.2 amps when I had it on the external power supply. Low power on this is just 120 milliwatts, so don't expect any miracle when I switch to it. So here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we are on low power, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to full power. And there we are back on full power, over.
Yep, roger that, no problems on full power, and you're fully readable on low power, but you know, it's that time of year.
Just goes to show what happens when you get rid of the leaves off the trees. Okay, thank you for that, and off you go when you're ready.
Yep, roger that. Right, we're on the move again.
Roger, got you on the move again.
Tango 21 from Mr. Chippy. We're now going over Rossby level crossing. Over. Yep, 138.9, 144.7.
Roger, that's absolutely excellent. Thanks very much. And 10-10.
Yep, roger that, 10-10.
Roger, got you going over Rossby level crossing. Have you got a special price for me today at that end, please? Over.
Yeah, 132.9, 144.7.
Roger, that's absolutely excellent. Thanks very much. And 10-10.
Yeah, roger that, 10-10.
Right, well, that worked a treat. So we'll go through to our Midland 76900 base station using my standard replacement mic and then the factory original mic, which is a little dinky one. I don't think that sounds very good. It's probably knackered, I think the word is, after 40 years. So things about this: so the customer rebuilt the power supply and upped the main smoothing capacity to 3,300 microfarads from 1,000, which is what I recommend. So he's obviously implemented what I've suggested, and hopefully that's coming through without the hum, because these really do hum if you don't do anything with the power supply. So when we went through this, neither of the meters work, and you'll find 9 out of 10 of these, now these are 40 years old, none of these meters work. So don't think if you buy 5 you'll find one with meters that work. And it's the heat from the lamp that melts them. So the last thing you want to do is to put a brighter one in. It's deliberately dim anyway, and it is there. It's definitely there, and it's correct. Yeah, so if you start changing that, that is not ideal. Remember, these were just a transportable which was converted, and we're going to show one of those transportables tomorrow. So tomorrow's video will be the Spirit 40F, which is exactly what these started life as. Right, we're going to go through today. Oh, I'll tell you what, this customer has kindly sent 2 scrap radios which have arrived today. He sent what looks to have been once an illegal AM Midland 150M and a Vice President Roy. So they both use the same Maxon chassis, but it's like we did with his Midland. It's by people sending scrap in like that we can recover things. And his Midland, if you remember the other day, he came with a Midland 2001, and the meter lamp was not only missing, but the little board was missing which it sits on. So I was able to recover one of those little boards out of a scrap set that this customer has sent. So of course there's no fee for that, so it's worthwhile. Right, we're going to go through to the base station. Oh, he's also sent 2 more repairs in. No, he sent 1 repair in. Tomorrow we've got the Spirit 40F. The next day we're going to be doing a GSON emergency set. The next day I think we're doing a realistic 1004. No, we're not. We're doing a Cobra emergency set. They work well. And it's made by Maxon, that's why it works well. And then we're doing, this customer sent in a G-Col, which is a GT868. So of course they're always they're the same board as Fidelity 1000, and I like them if nobody else does. So there you go. We're going to go through our base station. There's a lot of spiel today on this, and see what this sounds like.
Tango 21 testing the Murphy CBH1500 base station on its own power supply and running full 4-watt output. We're going to go to low power, which is about 150 milliwatts on this. Here we go, 54321, testing 123, that's on low power. Back to full power. Now I'm going to change mics to the factory original. Tango 21 testing the CBH1500 with the factory original Murphy mic. Testing 12345, 54321, pop it on low power. Now we're on low power, and then back to full power. So then tomorrow we're going to do the Spirit 40F, which is what one of these